on me, Who That on 3. What's up, Saints fans? It's your boy, the Who That Center. We just took a disappointing loss to the Cincinnati Bengals. I'll be the first one to say, great game by the running backs, great game by Andy Dalton, great game by the New Orleans Saints offense. You did your thing today. You kept us in this game. Defense, y'all very was disappointed. And very disappointed. But before I go striking on the defense, let me first mention this. Coaching is awful. I am done with the coaching staff as a whole. Pete Carmichael and Dennis Allen, if Gail Benson, listen to me. If you have to rebuild this squad, you got to let those two go. You have to let those two go. It was a poor coach game towards the end of the game with Pete Carmichael. What in your right mind? You was inside the 20 so many times. Why did you not try play action? Why did you go opt to doing these weird plays on long range situations? You're inside the 20. Andy Dalton is balling. I understand Taysom Hill could come in on first downs. He could come in on first downs. But you opted to run 2 times and then pass once you get inside the 20? How predictable can that be? You don't think it's obvious? You don't think the other defense don't know? Obviously, Pete Carmichael, you don't. And it's ridiculous. It's not just 1 week. It's not just 2 weeks. It's every single week with you. You don't coach a full game. That's why Sean Payton was our head coach. And that's why he deserved the respect and the admiration we should give him. It makes zero sense how you just opt in for field goals. You kept running the football. I understand the running game is working. The defense is honest. There was buku opportunities where you could have ran a sneaky play action and got in the end zone. You could have just ran a play action. And then on the final drive, Pete Carmichael, you know your defense been playing awful this entire game. This defense has been playing awful this entire freaking game, Pete Carmichael. But instead of going in for more points, you run the ball 2 times and pass it. When were you going to hit it with the play action? What happened to that amazing Taysom Hill play? You run a classic, you run it twice, and you pass on third down. And even if Blake Gillikin didn't mess up the punt, the defense was so bad that literally they would have probably scored regardless. So you telling me I'm supposed to leave my future, my offensive coordinator, to Pete Carmichael for the next few years without Sean Payton? Heck no. He got to get out of here. How many games is he going to have to mess up? How many concepts will it take for him to understand? Switch your stuff up. Sean Payton made a legend career switching his scheme up. You don't switch it up in the middle of the game. Switch it. This is another week where where the offense actually carry, but you don't coach towards the end of the game. You don't make the proper calls, the proper judgments towards the end of the football game. It makes zero sense. 0 cents. And this has got to be done. This got to be over. There's no longer. Our playoff chances are gone, Saints fans. Atlanta plays better than this team. The Buccaneers are always going to get theirs. Hopefully we be third place. We don't have a first round pick either. We're not going nowhere with the current team we have. The current coaching staff is awful. We have overpriced contracts. Andrew Peaches went out again. I don't know why we paying him high money. Alvin Kamara and them had a good game. But Dennis Allen is so poor with his decision making. He put people in the game. He put people back into games too early so he could go into next week without his lineups. Forget the Chris Olave with the concussion. Get well, my brother. But let's look at Jarvis Landry. After tweaking his ankle, you let him come back and play next week. Now, guess what? He's been out for more than 3 weeks. Look at Michael Thomas. His foot hurt. You bring him back again. He's been out for 3 weeks. It's sad. And I'm done with it. Pete Carmichael got to go. Dennis Allen got to go. With this coaching staff, we ain't going nowhere, Saints fans. You got to see the understanding when you had Sean Payton and when you have Dennis Allen. When you had Sean Payton, you had decently clean football. You had to use the side that had the advantage to win football games. We never seen this with Sean Payton. The fact the defense was playing so horrible, the offense didn't want to go ahead and score. They just opted for field goals. Because of Pete Carmichael's poor coaching inside the 20-yard line towards the end of the game. The last 5 minutes was the sorriest coaching I ever seen in my life. For real. And we're not done yet because we're moving on to the defense. We better not pay Marcus Davenport. We better not pay him. Let him walk. We should have kept Trey Henderson. Now, that's the one I blame on Sean Payton and Mickey Loomis. You should have kept Trey Henderson. Marcus Davenport, no. He's too inconsistent. He's always hurt. He was in the blue tent this week in this game, and he came back outside. Joe Burrow was clean the entire game. Clean. No green on his clothes. No green. No green on his clothes. The man was clean. No pressure. Cameron Jordan, he's old. He gets that pass. David Onyemata, I don't know what's going on with you. You've been sorry since week 1. Your spot in this team gotta go. We ain't paying you either. This team is sorry. This team is sorry. There's no other way to look at it. This team is very sorry. It's impossible to go places with this team like this, regardless of the quarterback, because this ain't quarterback issues, Saints fans. I'm sorry to break it to you. You put Jameson, you put Andy Dalton in, it's obviously to see that it's coaching. You have to adjust to win. You have to adjust to win. And I'm looking at you, Dennis Allen. Why in the world are you not pressing? They beat you running slants. In routes. Nothing deep. They didn't take deep shots like that. Everything they got over 10 yards on was off the catch. They caught the ball and they ran with it. You didn't adjust your game plan. Paulson and Debo, get your hands up. You are in press set. Why are you not touching him? You didn't touch Jamar Chase. You leaving your inside open. The moment your inside is open, he took advantage of it and he scored on you. Bradley Roby. What was that? You didn't even try to tackle him. Poor tackle performance, too, as I said. Joe Burrow broke Buku's sack attempts. Broke Buku's sack attempts. Demario Davis missed the tackle. Pete Warner missed the tackle. But out of all those on the defense, those two was the only one playing good. And you can't blame Marcus May or Tyrann Mathieu. They the safeties. Nothing went over the top of their head today. Everything went underneath their head, and that falls on Dennis Allen and his scheme. That falls on Dennis Allen and his scheme. You didn't press. You kept playing back. So guess what they did? They was going to throw all underneath passes, and they're going to take your butt up the field. And that's exactly what they did. They took your butt all the way up the field. It was completely unnecessary. And Saints fans don't deserve this either. Gail Benson, we respect you as an owner, but I must humbly decline. You got to get rid of them. Dennis Allen ain't the coach for us. He don't bring that energy. He don't bring the energy. He don't bring the seriousness. He's too lax on these guys. Falsely mistakes are costing this team. And it falls with the coaching first of all. Joe Burrow was 28 of 37, 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. You telling me he threw the ball 37 times and literally all those times was underneath passes? It was all underneath passes. So that's what you're telling me? All underneath passes? You didn't adjust to the game plan at all? You didn't press? You kept letting your guys play back off him, and that just caused your guys to have to make tackles, which they was obviously horrible at today? Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh my goodness, man. Oh my God. Pete Carmichael, bro. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not gonna let them run my blood pressure up, Saints fans. I can't. The season is over. I'm calling it here. Your boy, the Who That's in it here, if y'all want, listen. in the comment section. If y'all want draft prospects from second round and down, just let me know. Because I'm done with this. We can't win nothing this year. It's over. This is a rebuild process. No more spending money. We should be trying to unload stuff instead of gaining no more. It's done. We ain't being the teams that are good because guess what? Our coaching staff don't want to be good. Our players don't want to live up to the plate. Oh my God. This was your boy the Who That Sinner. My voice is almost gone, man. I hope everybody have a wonderful day, and I'm out.